Exhibit A. The title promises $10,000 for every day someone survives inside a grocery store. The obvious question isn't whether someone can do it. It's whether the challenge proves anything beyond our appetite for watching ordinary places become extraordinary under a cash prize. That's the claim on trial. Early on, the contestant walks the aisles treating the store like a temporary home. The video establishes escalating stakes by counting days, not ideas. It demonstrates endurance inside an unusual environment, but it quietly asks viewers to equate longer survival with greater meaning. Those are not the same thing. Then comes the first interesting contradiction. A grocery store exists to move products as quickly as possible. This challenge freezes that purpose. Shelves become furniture. Inventory becomes scenery. The strongest part of the experiment is also its biggest vulnerability. Abundance removes the survival problem almost immediately, leaving boredom and isolation as the real obstacles. Notice how the glowing $10,000 graphic reframes every additional day as a jackpot. Clever, but the evidence doesn't show increasing difficulty proportional to the reward. It mostly shows increasing psychological commitment. That's a different claim than the title encourages. Short sentence. Logistics. Watching deliveries, restocking, and the constant movement behind the scenes accidentally reveals something more valuable than the contest itself. The store keeps functioning because employees keep working. Their labor makes the spectacle possible, even though the narrative understandably stays focused on the contestant. This is where the evidence gets interesting. The video implies the grocery store becomes an isolated world, but it never really is. Staff, deliveries, cameras, and production support surround the challenge. That doesn't invalidate it, but it does mean the experiment isn't testing independence. It's testing persistence inside a carefully managed environment. Another assumption slips by almost unnoticed. Endless food is treated as playful excess instead of a reminder of modern retail abundance. Towers of products and overflowing carts become visual trophies. The challenge normalizes consumption as entertainment without spending much time reflecting on why that imagery is so satisfying in the first place. To the video's credit, it rarely pretends to be science. It's transparent about being a challenge, and the visible passage of days gives viewers concrete evidence instead of relying only on narration. That's more honest than manufacturing fake uncertainty where none exists. So what's the verdict? The video successfully demonstrates that enough money can turn a familiar commercial space into compelling entertainment. It only partly supports the larger emotional framing that we're witnessing an extreme survival story. The real struggle is psychological, not material, and recognizing that makes the challenge more interesting, not less. That's why I come away impressed by the execution, but skeptical of the framing. The spectacle earns your attention. The conclusion asks for a little more than the evidence delivers. If you like putting big internet ideas under cross-examination instead of taking them at face value, come back for the next verdict.